Hello everyone. Welcome to another interesting session of the premium DSA course of My Project Ideas. Today we are going to learn a topic that is a continuation of the last lecture that we studied, that is recursion tree. So today we are going to learn recursion tree method for solving recurrences. So we are going to focus mostly on recursion tree. Okay. So the part will be more clearer to you when you get to know about the recursion tree in detail. So in the recursion tree method, it's a way of solving recursion relations which you already studied in the previous lecture. In this method, a recursion relation is converted into recursive tree. So here a recursive relation is basically converted into recursive trees, and each node will represent the cost incurred at various levels of recursion, and each node will have a cost incurred at various levels of recursion. How do you find the total cost? The total cost will be found by adding up or summing up the cost of all levels. What are the steps to solve recursion relation using recursion tree method? First, you have to draw a recursion tree for a given recursion relation. Second, calculate the cost at each level and count the total number of levels. So calculate the cost at each level and you have to count the number of levels. Then third is number of nodes need to be counted in the last level and calculate the cost of the last level. Fourthly, sum of all the cost of all the levels in a recursion tree. Next. I know it was a bit tough for you just to learn more on the theory part. Now let's solve a question to get to know better. So we have a function given here, Tn is equal to 2Tn by 2 plus c. How do we find out the solution? First, draw a recursion tree. So as you can see here, Tn is divided into 2Tn by 2. So it divided into 1Tn by 2 here, 1Tn by 2 here. Then again, this will be divided into n by 4, n by 4 because by 2 again n by 4, n by 4. At the step 2, what do we do? So we need to calculate the work done or cost at each level and count the total number of levels in the recursion tree. So calculate the cost at each level. So at each level the cost is calculated. See here. The cost here is C. Here the total cost is C plus C, that is 2C. Here C plus C plus C plus C is 4C. So it follows a pattern. 2 to the power 0C, 2 to the power 1C and 2 to the power 2C. This is recursive tree with each level cost. In the third section, we calculate the total number of levels. So I told you how to calculate. So it will go till n by 2 to the power k. And size of the problem at last level is n by 2 to the power k. At the last level, n by 2 to the power k becomes 1. Total cost becomes 1. So solving it, you get 2 to the power k is equal to n and k is equal to log n base 2. So total number of levels in recursive tree is k plus 1, that is log n base 2 plus 1. Then in the step 3, what do you do? Calculate the total number of nodes in the last level and calculate the cost of the last level. So number of nodes at level 0 is 1 and number of nodes at level 1 is 2 to the power 1, that is 2. So what we are doing is we are following this method here, that this part, this method. Okay. Then next is, so number of nodes at level log n base 2, what it will be? 2 to the power log n base 2, because we know it's 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 3, then 2 to the power k. So 2 to the power log n base 2 and you get the answer as n. So cost of these sub problems, what do you get? N into c, that is nc. Then nothing much, just sum up all the cost values like c to c, 4c up to the last level. It follows a GP, to the power 0 to the power 1 to square up to log n. So it follows a GP and you get Cn plus theta n. So the final time complexity will be theta n.